Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Connor. You guys can call me Superior. Thank you so much for joining me back on the channel. Today, I have just a ridiculous gameplay with the NX Shadowclaw, or the brand new Crossbow that was just added to the supply drops. This is by far my favorite new gun added to the game, just because it's so different. I don't think it's one of the best guns in the game, but I think it is one of the most fun guns in the game, and probably one of the most fun weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 ever. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about the gameplay. The gameplay is not by myself, it's by my good friend Doom Tasty that recently joined the Doom clan, and he was able to get a nuclear with this. He was able to get 30 kills in a row, actually 35 kills in a row without dying to pick up the nuclear. So this is a flawless gameplay. He didn't die a single time, and it's absolutely insane. And if you guys could go show some support on his channel, the link for that will be down in the description. Go drop him a sub, tell him Superior sent you over there, and let's show him some love. And also, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you pick up any tips, or you just enjoy it and I entertained you and you want to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel, that would be greatly appreciated as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. I did want to tell you guys some facts about the NX Shadowclaw that maybe a lot of you don't know, or if you haven't unlocked the Shadowclaw and you haven't used it at all, and this is the first you're hearing of it, this video is going to contain a lot of useful information for you guys, and that's kind of the goal of this video. So hopefully you guys are entertained, hopefully you guys learned a new piece of information. Without further ado, let's break this bad boy down. So the NX Shadowclaw is in a complete weapon class of its own. It is the only special secondary weapon. There are melee weapons, there are launchers, there are pistols, and then there are special. And they added the special category literally on Tuesday when they added these new weapons into the game. So it is the only special weapon in the game. Hopefully, since they just added that new weapon class, hopefully that means there are more DLC special weapons to come in the near future. And, you know, we can kind of infer that we can expect some more DLC special secondaries to come in the near future. But I do want to talk a little bit about how unique this weapon is, because we've never seen anything like it in Call of Duty before. It is the only semi-automatic crossbow, and I believe it is actually the second crossbow to ever be in Call of Duty. There was a crossbow in Black Ops 2, but it was single shot. Like, you had to shoot one bullet and then you had to take about like 3.5 seconds to reload it, and the bolt that you shot would actually explode after about 3 seconds after it landed, or after impact with whatever you shot it at. So the NX Shadowclaw is a little bit different. It is semi-automatic and has 6 rounds in the clip, which means you can shoot the 6 rounds as fast as you want. So it's super awesome since it is a one-shot, and you do have to be pretty accurate with this since you only have 6 shots, but it only takes 1 shot to kill, so it is a little bit more viable and a little bit more useful than something like the MX Garand, where you only have 8 shots, but it is a 2-shot kill. So I definitely think the NX Shadowclaw is the most practical of all of the new weapons added to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, okay? This is a semi-automatic weapon that kills in one bullet. Like, it's literally a one-shot kill at any range. If you shoot them in the foot, they're gonna die. This gun does a ridiculous amount of damage. It's always a one-shot kill, and that sounds pretty overpowered, but Treyarch had a unique way of balancing this gun that we've never seen in Call of Duty before. It's something taken almost directly out of the Battlefield series, and this is the first gun in Call of Duty, besides like the noob tubes and launchers and stuff like that, to actually have bullet drop. And what that means is when you shoot at long range, the bullet won't go where you aimed it. Like, the further you shoot it, the more it'll actually drop, which makes it extremely unpredictable, and really only makes this gun useful at short to medium range. So that is the huge drawback to this gun. It's not a laser rifle. It drops. It is extremely inaccurate and difficult to use at long range, and it does take a lot of skill, and you see Tasty actually almost has this mastered in this gameplay. But I want to say something. Now, bullet drop is really hard to get useful, especially with a gun like this, but this gun actually shoots tracer rounds. If you don't know what tracer rounds are, it's basically a bullet that when you shoot it, you can see it and you can follow it through the air, and then when it lands, it glows green, allowing you to kind of adjust the bullet drop. Like, if you shoot a bullet and you see it land and you can see that green marker, you know, okay, it landed right there, and you can kind of adjust your aim accordingly. If you need to aim higher, you can do that. So that is awesome that they added that into the game. I really like to see that they're adding bullet drop and kind of making the game a little bit more realistic without kind of taking away from the fun value that's always been in Call of Duty. So the crossbow is a ton of fun. By far the most fun weapon, in my opinion, added with all the new DLC weapons. weapons and the most practical and the best of any DLC weapon. This also is the highest damage of any weapon in the game, next to obviously like the melee weapons, but those kind of don't really count, you know what I mean, just because they're fucking knives and you can, it's only a point blank range type of thing. So the NX Shadowclaw is an awesome gun. I would definitely buy COD points just to get this gun. It is cooler than the Fury Song, it's more useful than the MX Garand, and it's a lot of fun to use. I'm going to have another video coming out later today talking about it more, showcasing some of the awesome features that this gun really has and how you guys can use them to raise your KD and maybe even get a nuclear like Tasty did in this gameplay. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video and maybe even learned a new piece of information. Because, you know, this gun is extremely weird, it's kind of fluky, and it definitely does take some adjusting to be able to use it effectively. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. Check out Tasty, his channel link will be down in the description. Subscribe to this channel if you guys are enjoying all the DLC content. I'll link a bunch of videos down in the description that are just basically covering all the new DLC weapons. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Catch you all later. Peace out.